Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
And
Yes,
how
I've
are you? How are
gone
you all?
I've gone posh today.
That never happened with me.
Well, I thought you've always been posh, Vivian.
Me? I'm
Yeah.
very posh. Do you believe that?
Now, I don't care. Go away. No, not you. Not you. For some reason, I've just had a pop-up on my screen trying to tell me something about London buses. And no. This is all too weird for me.
They're all dodgy.
You'll get another 2 in a minute. It's always coming threes.
Oh, they always.
Very
Nice
true.
one.
Very true. Well, can I just say, for those that don't know this young man down below, his name is Ian Varrow. He's a good friend of ours. He also had a show on the Simply Spooky network. He's a great friend, a great investigator, and well, we'll let Ian tell you what he does. Go on, Ian.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you doing? And come on, tell us.
Well, I've been after growing up in a haunted house. I've spent many years researching, and then I've actually been investigating about 30 years. I do private cases primarily, but you will catch me out on public events with my team. We do quite a few of them. And that's how I met Viv up in Nottingham.
Gosh.
Yes.
And we've been friends ever since.
That's wonderful. That's how I met you, wasn't it, Viv? It was at an event that I was talking at. I can't remember. You were just selling things, weren't you?
I just popped in. The first one.
Yeah, and Vivian's eyes started making each other laugh. We've been doing that ever since.
And you know what the funny thing was? Jonathan was there giving a lecture, like a talk. And I didn't listen to Jonathan's, but I listened to his best buddy. And I was deeply enthralled with what he had to say. And I was just like, wow. And I've been friends.
Listen to mine.
I listened to Richard Freeman's.
Chicks.
But it was good. I've listened to yours since, though. And we've just been friends ever since. But I spoke to you about 12 years ago, maybe a little bit longer, to see if you would come up to Derby for, and I think it was, a bad time for you, and you couldn't get up there to do a talk. But I was asked to give you a call by the person who shall not be named, who was running the thing. And so it's just strange how it's all sort of gone full circle with the conferences and meeting people at events and conferences and just remaining friends. And Ian and I have been friends ever since, and Jonathan and I have been friends ever since. Well, Jonathan can't get rid of me, really. He's tried.
You're a complete honey pie.
But yeah.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you see something big and black and spooky on my shoulder, it's not ectoplasm, it's Lilith Tinkerbell who is there. Hi, Nico. You like turtles. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
But why do you like turtles, Nico? And what relevance does the fact that you like turtles have to do with, well, anything really?
Maybe he is one.
No, that would make sense.
Yeah,
I was a Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle.
I was a fan of theirs when I was younger.
I used to like Power Rangers. Thank you, Andy.
Right.
Hi, Andy.
Right.
I used to like the Power Rangers, and I used to like the White Ranger the best.
I was always a big fan of Raphael's the Ninja Turtles.
Hang on,
Matt
there's only...
Willis has joined in completely now. Jonathan was. Hi, Simon. How are you? This is Simon from Denmark.
Oh, it's Simon! I get confused. So, Ian, I want to know about this haunted house you lived in. I've heard it before, but for the sake of everybody else that hasn't, can you tell me about what happened? And
Oh, well, I moved in there when I was 5. Me and my mum moved in with my stepdad. And for probably a couple of months, it was fine. And then one night, I sort of stirred, and I thought I saw what was their dog. Which, funny enough, the dog would never go upstairs for whatever reasons, which became apparent. But I saw the dog come in my room, went to stroke it, fell through it.
Ah.
And it was probably a couple of weeks later, and I woke up, and there was a street light that used to light, just dimly lit my bedroom up. And I woke up, and I got the sense that I wasn't on my own. Anyway, I sat up, and there was a man stood at the end of the bed, to which I screamed, being a 5-year-old. And my mum come running down from her bedroom. As she turned the corner, he looked at her and then disappeared. After that, we had every possible type of activity you can imagine. Regularly, hi Jamie. Regularly, we had hobnail boots going up our staircase. This happens at once or twice a week. Just common practice. We just thought, hello, you're back again.
yeah,
We had mysterious puddles of water used to appear from nowhere. And something I've never told you before about the house. When John Logie Baird first moved to Hastings, he actually stayed there.
oh,
That's
Which I
brilliant.
probably think is what has added to the activity being as it is.
yeah,
Well, yeah, because he would have been, meaning to or not, screwing around with the electromagnetic frequencies there.
And even more evidence of that is the road the house is now in is actually named after him.
oh,
So, there used to be a barn. We know that there was a stable block next to the house, and we used to hear horses at night.
it's
And
brilliant.
the weirdest thing, you'd be standing, we'd be standing outside the front door talking to people, and you suddenly hear horses walk across the gravel.
Mm.
Did you ever hear them neighing and things like that?
Yes. Yeah. And then
I think that's amazing.
You could smell them as well. Very peculiar. And we had many people over the years that were sceptical, who certainly weren't after they visited the house. But
I think it's lovely that the first thing that you saw was the dog. Like ghostly animals, they fascinate me more than the human side of it,
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. And I think Simon has said something about that as well. He says, interesting that Ian saw a ghost dog before he saw a human-shaped ghost. And
yeah.
Parker's just said, I hope you're all good. Parker, I'll give you a call. Can you text me and let me know when you're not working? Sorry. Poor old Parker, he works a lot and he works hard. And Nico's just said in 1990, just after leaving school, I got a Christmas job at Toys R Us. It was the first Ninja Turtle movie was released. I'm so right, okay. But anyway, me being a bit of a tough guy was quickly promoted to Ninja Turtle Marshal. And my job was to make sure shoppers only took one. True story. But no, the thing about the ghost animals though, I mean, as a child, yes, you might not realise something's a bit odd, but you would accept it more openly, I suppose, than seeing a ghost of a human, if you like. I think animals always seem to be a bit more warming for the heart, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's certainly
unless it was a shapeshifter, and then you.
It was certainly warming for my face as I got carpet burns and face diving the floor. But
there's been lots of sightings of like people's pets that have come back.
Yeah, my wife's old cat regularly appears in this house, and I know for a fact our cat's not even in the house.
I heard Archie a couple of days ago.
Oh, wow.
Archie, for those of you who don't know, particularly Ian, he was my old dog who died a couple of weeks ago. And I've heard him several times since.
Yeah.
And also, since he died, I've heard him a couple of times, and I felt him in bed with me a couple of times. Because he always used to sleep in bed with me at night.
Yeah.
I felt him snuggled up against my knee, which is where we always used to sleep. So,
but it's funny, like you never hear of people or paranormal investigators or whoever being called to private houses. I've got a problem in my house. I've got a ghost of a dog, or I've got a ghost of a cat, and it needs to be removed. You don't ever hear that. It's always the human element that they want removing, or you need to come and investigate this. When it comes to animals, it's like you never hear, do you?
They just seem
it's like Bernard Hoivman said, terror is all the more real when it wears a human face.
I'll bet you do.
I bet you do, Nico, you funny.
Nice to see you, Nico. You take care and don't work too hard.
Yeah, so did I. And I wasn't a kid.
Yeah. Simon says it's interesting you had several encounters with Archie from beyond the grave.
Well, his grave is only about 30 feet away from my bedroom doors, bedroom windows. So
yeah,
he's buried next to Prudence.
Yeah, Nico, don't wish it, don't long for it, and it might just happen without you realising, and then you'll question it. You watch, but yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So what's a ghost cat then? Because that's what I've got.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a funny one. My stepson, we came home one night and he said, "Oh, freaked me out." And we were like, "What?" Our cat toy was in the middle of the dining room. He said he walked in there and it started bouncing around the floor with nothing touching it. Yeah, well, I said, "Your old cat's back then."
Years ago.
Sorry, Nico.
Years ago, I was living in a house where there was a fairly disturbed young woman, and we had quite a few strange apports. But the weirdest of them was when a live frog turned up in the middle of a locked room.
What?
Yeah, totally and utterly weird.
Have you had any apports happen to you, Ian? Anything strange turn up that you can't account for, whether it be in your house or in a private?
Things that we can't account for.
When I say like objects just appearing out of nowhere or dropping out the ceiling, or
we did a case where the activity was it was based around the kids in the house and the mother. And we'd gone round a few times, and we got rid of one guy who was just being annoying. But there were some children there, and we'd sort of worked out that one of the children had taken a liking to the wife and sort of treated her as mum, sort of thing. But I think there was 3 child spirits there, which we felt they needed to be moved on for their own.
yeah.
And when we got there, they said we've had in the daughter's bedrooms. There was a rug, like a My Little Pony type rug with a unicorn on it, and it disappeared. They couldn't find it anywhere. So we said, "Oh, that's weird." Anyway, we were dealing with the situation and sort of helped the children move on, and everything went all very calm. The kids were quite happy back in the house, and we were driving back, and I just dropped someone off, and I got a WhatsApp message. They went up to the bedroom, and the unicorn rug was back on the floor. And I'm sitting in the car thinking, what? Where's that come from then?
Yeah.
I
She didn't blame
wonder.
any of you lot, did she?
No, they were with us the whole time.
Oh, okay.
So we were taking them in, while we were dealing with everything. They were present, so we wouldn't have known where it disappeared to in the first place. So that's
What was you going to say, Ian? I mean, Jonathan?
I was just going to say, I wonder, and as it wasn't you who discovered the unicorn rug,
no,
it's probably impossible to find out. But whenever I've come across apports on 2 or 3 occasions, and except for the frog, they've always been warm. When there's been pebbles that have fallen out of the sky, out of the ceiling from nowhere, they've always been warm. And I just wonder with something that wasn't made of, there wasn't, a stone or something, whether that would have been warm.
yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, we were about half an hour's drive away, but there you go. But
Tied the room together.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, Simon.
yeah,
Have you ever been in somebody's house on a private case? And be honest, Ian, because I know it's not a manly thing to do, but have you ever been that scared that you've had to make an excuse to leave, or go out of the room and come back, or and steady yourself, or have you been terrified? And be honest.
we have had once we dealt with a possession, and I was actually standing there thinking to myself, I don't think I'm going to get home tonight. And I'm trying to stay calm because it was the client's daughter that called us out. And she said, my mum's not my mum. And I'm like, what? She said, my mum's not my mum. She's talking with a man's voice, blah, blah, blah. I said, what have you done with her? She said, I've stuck her out in the garden barefoot. I said, that's what I said, actually.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but that is funny.
But we were both, me and Brandon, our medium, we were both at work. So we had to wait till we both finished work, meet up, got round there. She knew we were there, even though I'd pulled up out of sight.
Oh.
the daughter came out. She goes, "Oh, she told me not. She knows you were here, not to let you in." Okay, but yeah, she was talking with a man's voice, and walking about with a kitchen knife in her hand.
Ooh.
uh, while Brandon was calming the situation down, I was doing some protective things in the background. But the whole, we walked out there, and I said to him, "I do not want another one of those."
How long did it go on for? Did you have to
We were
stay
there
there
for,
for the whole duration, or?
we were there for about 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we found out afterwards that there was things that were being said that were quite sick, and there was a child in the house as well, and there was a lot of comments made at hurting the child.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh
Um,
no.
so,
that's horrible.
and so we sort of, right, well, we can't walk out of here. Anyway, it turned out we looked into it, and there had been a child molester who lived in that house who had just died in prison.
I've had that exact same thing, but with mine, though it wasn't possession orientated. It was doing. Imagine a really lovely lamp post, like a lamp that you'd have by the side of your bed without the lampshade. So you got the metal thing and then the light bulb in the middle. But
Yeah.
this metal stuff was made from brass.
But I know
And
the thing you mean.
this thing, and this was antique. It was worth a lot of money. Anyway, it was in this child's bedroom, and the whole thing was all peeled back and curled back like it was nothing. The children were complaining about seeing a man, things being thrown, knives being thrown. The husband and wife were at their wits' end because at first it started with blaming the kids, and it weren't the kids until the husband and the wife, they were all sitting eating dinner, and from out of nowhere, it was one of the the big kitchen knives came flying, whizzing right through them all in the middle of while they were sitting at the table eating their dinner and stuck on the wall. And that was it. The father lost it. And that was all to do with, to cut a long story short, there was a man that lived in the house that molested kids. And he'd just done, while he was in prison, the council took back the house because it was a 3-bedroom property, semi-detached, rehoused this family in there. He died in prison. Of course, he's gone back home. His family in there, all his kids. But yeah, it was only when we got the kids, the wife and the kids out of the house, and I went upstairs into the loft. We did a thorough search of the house, and we found it was like a metal safe, which was open, but it was screwed to some of the rafters. But when he unscrewed it and we pulled it back, there was a lot of child pornography that came out from the back of that. It was awful, and it was the sickest stuff I have ever seen. I mean, the father just broke down in tears, but the way it was dealt with was burning rituals and stuff in the garden before the family came back, and and having a right go at it. But anyway, I found that when it come to something like that, I was scared. He was scared. I was way out of my depth, and I was me on my own. There was nobody else with me, So interesting times. That was a long time ago, though. Mine was. I'm going back nearly 30 years. I was quite young at the time myself,
I've got
But,
a question for you guys. I've heard stories like the one of Viv's before about a knife flying through the air and being stuck in the wall and stuff. But has anyone ever known of a knife fly through the wall and actually hit anybody?
I nearly had a pot hit me, but not a knife. A pot missed me by inches because I moved. Like, what the hell was that?
In the stories, and I'm not saying stories as if I don't believe them, but in the account, they always nearly hit you. They always slightly miss you by a few inches. And I've had this. But have you ever known anybody actually be injured by a ghost?
Not physically. I mean,
Yes.
I actually got stabbed in the back. I actually felt it, but there was nothing physical.
I've known that someone's who's actually physically been hurt by one. But that was that extreme case that I was with for a long time.
I've heard of cases of people getting hurt, but not from anyone I actually know. Has it ever happened to?
I've not witnessed it, but I've seen the aftermath of one that got hurt.
Yeah.
And I must admit, it's. I think it's the calming down of the person afterwards and pretending that it never happened is the hardest bit rather than the injury itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you have to tell them, oh, it's in your mind. No, it didn't really happen. And when it actually did, and you actually witnessed it. Because they get themselves in such a frenzy that it's...
Well, yeah, I mean, being hurt by something you can't see is a bit of a worst case scenario, isn't it?
Yeah. That suddenly, as you guys were telling your stories, it suddenly made me think, shit, I wonder if this has ever happened. Because I've vaguely heard of them, but it's never, like Ian said, it's not been anybody that I know personally. It's been sort of a friend of a friend.
I've seen, and this has actually happened to me. We were in somebody's garden and there were sticks were being thrown, right? Not majorly big sticks, just little like twiggy type sticky things. And they're quite heavy, but they were being thrown at someone. And I'm sitting on the patio with the owner having tea and cake and laughing about her husband, and he'd gone inside to get something to show us. And this person who had the sticks thrown at him came back and had a go at me for throwing sticks, and I didn't know nothing about it. I got them.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing I'd do, but I didn't throw them.
When in doubt, blame Vivian.
Yeah.
Didn't once think that it would have been something a bit more paranormal that was doing it, but apparently it happened again when we had all left, and the sticks were being thrown at the lovely lady who owned the property. She got the sticks thrown at her. That's funny. But yeah, I got the blame.
Yeah, I always get the blame for activity in people's houses now. So, well, you must
have.
I said, hey, just because I investigate them, I don't walk around with a tribe of them behind me, you know.
Ian, do you see much activity, not inside properties, but outside properties? Have you ever seen any reoccurring replays? Have you been lucky enough to see anything like that at all at your neck of the country?
No, but I hear a lot of stories about stuff like that, especially that when I'm talking about being at Battle Abbey. There's a reoccurring sighting of a soldier on a horse that's regularly seen near Battle Abbey. And of course, me being there thinking, oh yeah, this gets, I hope I see it, but no, never did.
Oh, maybe one day you will.
What period of soldier?
Like 1066, yeah.
1066, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's quite an old haunting then. It's not it's not what I call like in recent years or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's been. I can't remember the last
Hi,
time
Sarah.
somebody actually mentioned seeing it, but there has been a lot of people have caught lots of photographs going around the grounds of Battle Abbey. Somebody caught one not long before I went there, and I actually looked at the area where they took the photo, and no, it wasn't. I didn't get anything, but got plenty of other stuff while I was there. But there you go.
You got camp there overnight, or spend a whole weekend camping.
Mm. Yeah,
I went there one year with my late wife, and we went to the reenactment of the Battle of Hastings thing,
yeah,
which apparently they do every year. And it was incredibly moving.
mm.
And even though I knew it was just ordinary people on horses from some farm somewhere and they were in fancy dress, I found the fact that they were redoing a battle, recreating a battle in a place where people had actually died.
Yeah.
I thought that was really, it moved me in a way I never ever thought it would.
Yeah. Well, they reckon from the Battle of Hastings, all over Battle and Hastings, there's probably a body from 1066 every 2 meters. They reckon.
Really?
Mm.
Mm.
It's a shame we couldn't go and dig them up, sell skulls, make a bit of money.
Vivian, you're revolting. Stop it, girl.
It's history. It's history, and history. There's nothing you can do. It's just a
No.
bone. It
Yeah,
should
but it's
be.
not history, you digging them up to make a few quid on a
Yeah.
fucking Etsy store.
She's turning them into table lamps.
Table lamps, yeah. There'll be no skin to sew anything together, but we could do something with the bones.
Oh, God almighty. See what I have to work with here.
Yeah, don't worry. I know.
No, but on a serious note, though, it's a piece of British history that's learned all in all schools, all ages. We all know about it, and if you don't know about it, then shame on you.
And I really recommend that anybody watching this pays the 25 quid and goes 1 year to see the reenactment, because it is incredibly moving.
I also recommend, and Ian will back me up on this, go to Hastings on Pirate Day or Pirate Weekend.
Yeah.
Because they do a big, it's huge. It's not a small thing that somebody puts on. This is massive. They have a pirate weekend there.
We still hold the record for the most pirates in one place. We keep beating Penzance. They got it 1 year, but we've had it back several times. So,
and there's a bakery that does the most amazing homemade donuts. And I can't remember where it was, but I know it was in Hastings.
There's quite a few of them.
And I made a real myself, just eating my way through all the different types of donut.
And another bit of information about Pirate Day. Every year except 1 year, Johnny Depp's been there.
Oh, cool.
And, of course, he dresses up as Jack Sparrow and nobody recognises him.
I think he's a looky-likey. I don't think he's a real him.
I've said to people, oh, yeah, I've got my photo tape with a Jack Sparrow lookalike. I say, check the picture because you might find it's not a lookalike.
He puts all the wig on and does all the makeup himself and just goes there.
Because he's got a cottage in Rye. So it's very easy for him to get the train down, to get to Rye, dress up and go straight down there. No one's going to bat an eyelid because people come from Rye to go to Pirates Day. So
I think that's hilarious.
I think that's brilliant.
I do. I think it's hilarious.
The only year he didn't go, he was filming something in Colombia. So that was the only year he didn't attend.
Yeah. So you heard it here first, folks. Get down to Pirate Weekend in Hastings, and you
When
never
is
know.
it?
It's oh crikey,
August, is it? July? August
It's in
time?
the summer.
something
Yeah.
like that.
People can get online and have a look, can't they? And if they want to go, tag
Well,
on a little bit of a holiday.
If you're watching, Isabel, shall we go next year and see the Pirate Day?
Isabel, do it. Do it. You'll love it. Just do it.
It's in July, end of July, so it's the bank holiday sort of weekend, the nearest bank holiday near that, I think.
No,
Yeah.
there isn't a bank holiday in July.
Oh, it's
August.
There's an August bank holiday, and there's beginning of end of June.
Perhaps it ain't
Yeah.
a bank, perhaps it's just a Sunday then. But I know most of it is on the Sunday. That's where they do the count up.
Yeah.
They got some poor bloke going around out and counting everyone.
I think that's the sort of thing that makes England so different to any other country in the world. Can you imagine any other country in the world where they would pay some poor little guy to go around and count pirates?
Yeah, the saddest thing, I think he volunteers. But there
Oh,
you go.
no.
Yeah, but you can't imagine any other. You can't imagine Johnny Foreigner doing that, can you?
Ah,
So, Ian, being that you're near the coast, do you hear much about coastal apparitions or coastal ghost stories near you? Is that a thing up your neck of the woods?
funnily enough, no. But you would think
Really?
stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff we get around our area is to do with the smugglers. And of course, 1066. That's the other thing we've got. I mean, we've got the True Crime Museum, which is also connected to the smugglers and what went on in there, because the back of it is actually the original caves.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's actually.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the caves that people used to live in and the smugglers used to use. We had the local theatre, which is very active, mainly because before it was a theatre, there was a infirmary there, and they knocked it down, but they left the basement with the morgue and everything in place and built the theatre on top. So, and you can still get access to the morgue area. So there are ghosts from the hospital, there are ghosts from the theatre that seem to
clash. Oh. Oh, wow.
And you've got You've got at least one mermaid story from that part of the coast, haven't you?
I don't
Deadly
know.
Son.
He's not into mermaids, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm not really a lover of fish, but there you go.
No, there's a mermaid at Rye Harbour.
Oh yeah, you got the Mermaid Inn, yeah.
And that's haunted. But then there's the Mermaid Inn, which is haunted. But there's actually a mermaid story, which is why the Mermaid Inn became called the Mermaid Inn, because there was a folk belief in a mermaid haunting that part of the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been tempted off season just to stand on the beach when there's nobody around and do an EVP session to see what you get?
That'd be interesting, yeah. Never done it.
Or to do an EVP session in the battlefield of Hastings when there's no one else around.
But you have to do all this out of season, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, the battlefield of I could probably sneak out there when we're on an event and sort of stand in the middle of the field and do an EVP session.
Yeah.
we got plenty of stuff through the Frank's box when we were there. Yeah, very active place because we actually get access to the school as well as the Abbey.
Oh wow!
So yeah, very
I've
active.
I like on the Norfolk coast. We have a lot of ghost stories that attain to shipwrecks. There is a dog, a black dog, not a shuck, a black dog that is a ghost of a black dog that's seen running up and down the beach at night. And it sits there looking out to sea, waiting for his owner to come back, who apparently died at sea. So that is another strange one. And you hear a lot of parts of towns and things that have disappeared under the sea a long time ago. And they say if you stand there and you listen carefully, you can hear the bells ringing, or you can hear this, that, and the other. And up this part of the country, we've got a lot of planes, Spitfires and Hurricanes and Lancaster bombers that went down, and one of them turned up in the wash when we had some real bad weather. It revealed itself, and the two pilots were still sitting in the cockpit. So it was nice that they got a proper funeral. They were laid to rest again. But yeah, we get all sorts of tales like that up here. So I just wondered if you had anything sort of down your end.
It'd be interesting because the next town, Bexhill, which is 5 minutes drive away, there's actually the wreck of the galleon ship, the Amsterdam. Actually, you can see it when the tide's out. It's actually in the sand.
It'd be worth seeing if you could get anything or hear anything from the past come to talk, or because they've never had that sort of voice to say what they wanted to say, because it happened so quickly, their deaths, I suppose. But it would be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
It's surprising how many towns and villages there are off the British coast that have sunk beneath the wave. There's a book by a guy called Nigel Pennick, which is called something like Lost Lands and Sunken Towns or something. And it goes through an awful lot, in fact and fiction, from all over Britain. And I've always found that totally fascinating.
Apparently at my neck of the woods, you could walk across in the land. It wasn't all sea. You could walk across to Holland or something at some point, and it was lived on in archaeology. They've been pulling up bits and pieces to prove that actually that was joined, and how we got this big sea there now. But
it's called Doggerland, or
Doggerland, and the fishermen were actually pulling stuff up in their nets, but we don't get to see any of that nowadays. It's all sort of kept very quiet, like it's some big secret. I don't know why. But...
yeah.
Well, the Thames was a tributary of the Rhine. I don't know if you knew that, back before, when there was still a land bridge.
Yeah.
We always think of the Thames as being this bloody great big river, but it was only actually a fairly minor tributary of the Rhine.
Yeah. I like.
Sorry, I've been reading a lot about that recently.
So, Ian, I was going to ask you another question. Are you worried about bringing anything home? And if you are, do you do rituals? And is there a ritual you could share with us all?
Well, I'm always bringing stuff home. Linda loves it. She finds it entertaining. But she moans if we don't get any major activities. She goes, "Oh, why wasn't I here when that happened?"
Ah.
So I mean, she's seen enough happen. She's witnessed enough happen, but she's got this urge to see more. So,
I love Linda. She's, anyone who doesn't know, Linda is Ian's wife, and she was a skeptic to start with, wasn't she? And she's actually now a believer, sort of.
I wish when you talk about this, Vivian, that you didn't have the lights from the road outside going
Oh,
past
sorry.
the
I'll
window.
close my
It's
blind for you.
it totally freaks me out when you're talking about the really spooky stuff, and it suddenly goes wah.
Well, there's a main road out there, and it used to be lovely farmers' fields. It was lovely. It was lush out there. I had a main road, but it was all farmers' fields. And then Tesco's come along and bought the land.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yes. So we got a Tesco's and a B&M.
So so in your case, not every little help doesn't help.
You know, I used to get lovely wildlife in my garden. The pheasants were always in and out of my garden doing that funny gurgly noise that they make.
And now you just get confused shoppers. Is this aisle 21? It's my bloody garden. Get out.
Yeah. No, it's actually quite amazing that when they built that the builders didn't find anything, but when they built my house and the house along that way, well, that my actual house stood on top of a Roman mosaic, and this was the site of a large Roman villa. So they must have found stuff over there, but it's been very quiet, and so they could put the Tesco's up. You know, Tesco's got to come first.
Yeah.
Never mind, getting too political now. Anyway, Lorenzo said they are comets flying past. They're not, they're cars.
Yeah, they're the ones out of Back to the Future that can fly.
Yeah. What's been the most funniest ghost or the most funniest thing that you've experienced, Ian, in all the time you've been doing this? The funniest one that.
The funniest ghost. Now, this happened year before last. I was at the True Crime Museum with Barry Guy and his team, and we had put a phone in the what they call the laboratory area, which is where the toilets are. So you've got the toilets, the laboratory area, and then we were in the next room where the electric chair is. So we had another phone, and they were connected on WhatsApp. So then we had there was a woman on the phone, and she was saying, "Is there anybody in there that wishes to speak to us?" Nothing. She said, "Okay, hello, is there anybody there?" And we go, "Hello." Right. Okay, that was clear.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's so-and-so. What's your name? Albert. Oh, this is clear.
This is good, yeah.
And she goes, "Albert, what are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm having a shit." We just fell about laughing because go, "There's no one told him he's dead. He doesn't have to do that anymore."
Was it a human talking, having a shit? It was nobody there.
It was a ghost.
No. How brilliant is that?
It was the most comical EVP I've ever heard in my life.
That is just gold. That is gold. That is.
It does beg the question: in the afterlife, do ghosts need to shit?
Yeah.
Or was he just thinking he's not dead and just carrying on?
Yeah, having a shit and just doing what he normally does.
Or did he have a heart attack while having a dump or something?
No, this is true. At 12, isn't it?
I think that story is absolutely priceless, but
I do.
I just want to look into it more. I
I
think
said
it's
to Barry
brilliant.
Garth, I'm going to have to check out there if anyone ever died in a toilet in here, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you ever find out if anyone ever died on the toilet there?
no, not as yet, but perhaps it's been kept quiet.
Maybe when you walk round there, you might get the smell of shit, and it would be
Well,
him having one. That would give you an indicator.
it was, yeah. But if you're in the toilet, someone might have just had one anyway. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, every time I go back there, I go back thinking, oh, I can't beat the activity I've had before, and there's always something.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I want to quickly, before, because I know you've got to go by 9 o'clock, but
Yeah.
I want to quickly ask you, how's your trainee getting on? Because I know you had this trainee for a while. I'll get his name
Yeah.
wrong. I'll call him Brandon, but that's not his name, is it?
No, Brandon's my medium. I've got him in training. He's been doing it as long as I have.
Is the young lad in training?
Yeah, JB, Joff, or JB as we call him. Yeah, he's doing very well. He's definitely got the right ethic. And we're just throwing him into investigating at the moment. And, so he gets loads of experience. And then I will sit him down and say, right, now you've experienced this, experienced that. Let's go into detail and discuss it and, see what you're getting from it, So he used to be.
Did he used to shit himself and swim and run away? But now he's holding his own.
No,
He's been good.
no, he's
My
never.
Jamie needs to learn from him.
We had a ghost in a situation where it made a run towards a client in the house, and he stepped in front of her.
Oh, bless him.
And I was
That's
like,
good.
whoa.
That's good.
Because we could
good
see
lad.
it was setting off all the equipment and it was heading straight for her, and he just stepped up, stood right in front of her, and I went, blimey.
Oh, good for him.
But,
Oh, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he used to be very excitable. He's sort of calmed down a bit now because now he just has that sort of look on his face.
A bit like a my Jamie. It must be a Jamie thing.
Yeah, he just has things happen now, and he's just had. He used to get really excited about just the littlest things happening. And now he's seen some quite big stuff happen. He's now just has this shocked look on his face. But yeah, it is funny.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, send him my regards and tell him that we always check up on him when I speak to you.
Yeah. He always stands his ground and he never backs down. So it's
good for Jamie.
Yeah,
good for Jamie. Well, we got 4 minutes left before you have to disappear. But if anyone wants to get a hold of you, Ian, if they want to talk to you about anything they've experienced or want a bit of advice, how can they get hold of you?
Through our website, which is www.residentialhaunting.co.uk.
Let me write it in here. www.residentialhauntings.
Haunting.
Oh, haunting.
No S.
.co.uk.
That was down to me setting up the email originally and forgetting to put the S on it. But,
okay, right. So I've got it here.
Yeah, and we're also on Twitter at Team Res Haunt.
At Team Res Haunt.
And then you'll find us on Facebook as well.
Or they can just get hold of you, Ian.
Yeah, and it's always me that answers everything anyway, because I'm the only bloody one that runs them. I'm the only one that goes through all the footage, so I'm sat here for, look what we've got. Oh, yeah, and they all go, that's amazing. Yeah, I've just spent the last 4 weeks going through it all.
Yeah. And will you give our love to Linda when you see her this evening and tell
Yeah.
her that we've missed her. Maybe we can get her on a show when she's not busy working, and you can come on as well if you want, Ian.
Stop being nasty, Vivian. Ian, we would love to have you back on the show because
Of course
it's
we
been
would. He knows
fabulous.
knows
Shut up,
we love him.
Vivian. I'm being the professional one.
He knows we love him.
Of course he does.
And you never know, he might come back with a show. So
I have the idea looming.
it's looming.
It's looming. And I'm also looking at those documentaries that me and Brian were going to do. So,
Yeah.
a couple of people I was talking to you about maybe co-hosting with. I might pull them on the documentaries. So they'll have a shot coming when I actually speak to them.
All in Bry's memory.
Yes, because there's a couple of subjects that me and Brian were both on the same wavelength with.
Yeah.
And we said we needed to look. Yeah, well, Bryce said we need someone to look into it. And I said, well, why don't we just look into it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. I said, well.
Do you know what? He was such a character. God rest his soul. You know,
He was lovely.
He was. And, you know, we were lucky enough 2 days before he went, we interviewed him and even spoke about his orange pants for a little while. So that's really happy memories that I have about Brian, his orange nylon pants.
Yeah, it was me, wasn't it, love? We talked to him.
Mm.
He stopped messing about with my car stereo now, so I'm quite happy.
Oh dear!
And was that before or after he died?
After he died, yeah.
Mm.
He was sending me silly messages through the bloody songs on the stereo. It was bizarre.
Yeah. Big character he was. Big character. Still is.
Yeah. I was going to my first investigation after he passed, and the first song that played when I got in the car was What Have I Done to Deserve This? And then the next song that came on was bloody Ghostbusters. And I went,
that's him.
That's Bri. It's got to be.
Sam says she wants to come on a show. Sam will get you on. We'll get you on. Definitely. I'll message you. She's a sweetheart, Sam is. So I suppose we better let you go because I don't want you to be late.
No.
But will you come back, Ian, though? Seriously, would you come back and another interview?
Because we haven't even talked about that picture.
No.
Yeah.
We've talked about all sorts of other bollocks, but not the main thing you were supposed to be coming on the show to talk about.
It's all good bollocks, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a tune for the Christmas shows on here, going, 'Tis the season to talk bollocks. La 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 la.
You'll get us banned. Oh dear. Oh, and just to say quickly here, Nettie's on. Bless Nettie. I've got a torch baby, and it came on a few times by itself. Yeah, that's a bright thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bright thing, definitely. Right, Ian, we will love you and leave you. So give Linda our best and give the cat a cuddle for me and tell him he's got to share with the fox.
Hang on, what fox? What the fucking hell are you talking about?
The fox in the garden was going in the cat house.
Oh, yeah, a fox moved into his cat house. That was funny. Yeah.
Hang on, do you two naturally know what a cat house is in vulgar terminology?
No.
It's a knocking shop. Yes.
Oh, okay. No, it's just a house outside for the cat.
Well, there you go. I've got a knocking shop in my back garden now.
You lucky
Boxes.
bastard.
Oh dear.
Yeah. He had to kick the fox out because he was making himself too at home. I'd love that in my garden, honestly.
No, they come in our garden all the time.
Oh, love
We even
love
have we even have a squirrel that comes up to the back door for a biscuit.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
wonderful.
So,
That
yeah,
is
it's
wonderful. Right. We will be speaking to Ian soon. Thank you very much, Ian. We're going to carry on for another half an hour, I think.
Yes, why not?
But yeah, you take care and drive safely. Do you want me to boot you off? Do you want me to do it? All right, then. I'll speak to you soon.
Bye-bye, Ian, mate.
Bye.
What a lovely, lovely guy.
Ian's lovely. He's wonderful. We're quite lucky to have had Ian as a co-host with Brian on the show. But
I wish
yeah,
I'd seen some of those shows because those two would have been absolutely fucking amazingly funny to watch.
who? Ian and Bri?
Boy, I bet they were entertaining.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find some of the older shows and repost them for everyone. They are quite funny.
I really enjoyed that because I thought we were going to be sitting and oh, Annette, I probably should not have said this, should I? What?
A fish that could break dance only for about 20 seconds and only once when she knocked it on its head.
Oh, for God's sake. Chantal, that's awful. What
Do you
is
want to answer that one? Do you want to answer that one, John?
it is the English-speaking world's largest, longest running, and we like to think the best mystery animal research group. We've been going since 1992, so it's been 33. God, a third of a century. Christ, that's bad. And I first founded it after sitting on the shores of Loch Ness smoking a joint and thinking, this seems like it's going to be a really good idea. So I did it. Much to my surprise, it actually worked.
Yeah.
And was that a good night? Was that a decent answer, that?
Yeah, it was quite a good one. Annette says, nice to see him back on. Believe me, the backroom chat was even more funnier with the two of them.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So have I researched the Loch Ness Monster? I've been to Loch Ness a few times, but basically I don't think there's any. From the amount of evidence I've amassed, which isn't very much, I don't think there's actually any reason for there to be a Loch Ness Monster because everything that I've seen can be explained as misidentifications or hoaxes,
Yeah.
or just complete imagination.
To be fair, though, Jonathan, do you think that this Loch Ness Monster thing and some of the Bigfoot thing, or even UFO, do you think it could all be like us perception? Like some people can see ghosts and talk to ghosts and hear them, like a medium.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's like like it's perception? It's what you open your mind to.
Yes, and I would refer anybody interested in that to my new book, which isn't out for another couple of months. But when it is out, that's one of the things I talk about in it.
I'm in it. Oh, I'm in it. I
Of
get
course you
mentioned.
are. It wouldn't be the same without you, Vivian, my love.
Listen, guys, I keep raving on about this, but there is a music magazine called Gonzo Weekly. If you haven't seen it, type it in your browser, www.gonzoweekly.com, and you'll see I did a write-up in that magazine about Adam Ant.
And you had the front cover.
And I had the front cover. That's twice I've been on the front cover now, John.
I hate to think, what was the other one?
Pigman.
Oh, God, that was again. I was the editor of that one as well.
Yeah.
Shit, and I'd forgotten. God, what a senile old fool I am.
Hey, I am the cover girl, but I don't get my face on the cover. I get other things on the cover.
I would rephrase that. That sounds awfully dodgy.
Well, it's not that dodgy.
She says that she doesn't have a face on the cover. She has other things on the cover. That makes it sound like we're putting other bits of your anatomy all over the front cover of the magazine. Chantal, you are a bad girl. And you know what happens to bad girls, don't you?
They get spanked.
If they're lucky. Oh, God, my girlfriend's watching this. I didn't say anything about Isabel. I didn't, Isabel. It's some weird psychic phenomenon making me appear like I'm being lascivious on screen. Well, I would never do that.
Isabel, what I've got to say to you is, he's harbouring all these things, right? When you next see him, they're all going to come out on you. You do know that, don't you? Bless her. You be good to Isabel. Poor Isabel. I feel sorry for her. Good girls go to heaven and bad girls go everywhere.
Chantal, where have you been all my life?
And a lot of them are called Marge. Ask me why they're called Marge.
Why are they called Marge?
Because they spread easily.
Oh, for crap's sake.
Sorry, that was my joke.
Oh, that is bloody awful.
Oh, well, I'm not very good with jokes.
Well, you're great with me, and I'm a joke, so.
You're not a joke.
I'm a senile old git, my love.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, I haven't been anywhere.
You're a good girl. You've been no. Hang on, you go between England and Africa, between Dorset and South Africa, for Christ's sake.
And Ireland.
Places.
Yeah, and Ireland. Yeah, she goes to Ireland, yeah.
I still want to take her to go looking for the wanking monkey.
Give it up for the bad girl, says Nettie.
I always do, my dear.
Do you know what, Nettie? I have to go shopping with you one day when we've had a few shandies together. That would be hilarious. The trouble is, I have to go to Manchester.
Warn me in advance and tell me where it is you're going to be shopping and when, and I'll make sure I'm not there.
Do you know what, Nettie? We'll film ourselves going shopping. And in the pub.
God, that sounds... Oh, I'm very glad I won't be there.
She's hilarious, Nettie's.
Nice one, Lorenzo.
Have you ever listened to... Hey, I've never heard of that. Fleece Navi.
Please stop it. Nice one, Samantha.
If Diddy and Emma were put in a fight.
Oh, God.
That's a good one.
Why
That's
didn't
a
we
good
have
one.
Chantal as a guest one time?
Chantal, would you come on? Oh, Nettie's up for shopping. We'll sort this out next year. I'm coming to Manchester.
God almighty.
Me and Nettie. Just me and Nettie. It'd be hilarious.
One of my daughters lives in Manchester.
She
So.
can come if she wants.
In fact, another one of my daughters lives in where the hell is it? Stafford? Stafford? Yeah.
Sam, you can come to Manchester as well if you want.
Yes, she can't speak Spanish, Samantha, my dear. I can.
Talents are better in the comments. A Christmas special. Yeah, it's been ages since I've seen Sam. So honestly, we'll have to get together at some point. Get the girls together. Go on the Raz.
We'll have Samantha on the show.
Yes, we're getting Sam on the show. We're getting Nettie on the show. Oh my God.
Oh, God.
We'll sort it out. We'll sort it. That'd be hilarious. There's got to be something we can go and look at as well, like an expo or something. We'll sort it out. We'll do it. That's on the list of things to do for next year.
That's about all the Spanish I can say as well. But except it's usually dos cerveza por favor because I never drink alone.
If drunk in the pub live streaming would be funny. It would be. It would be
awesomely funny as long as I wasn't in the same pub.
And it'd be funny, like seeing me getting arrested by the police outside on the street with Nettie. Look, we're sharing a cell. We're sharing a cell. We go everywhere together. That'd be hilarious.
Lilith, I can't see anybody because I've got the bloody cat in front of me.
You're just like a little hole in the corner. Oh, look at that. She's gorgeous.
Oh, she sleeps on my shoulder every night.
Does she? Do you not have a bad shoulder when you wake up?
She's Daddy's little girl. It's Peanut's the difficult one because he sleeps under my chin half the time and he wakes me up at like 4 a.m. because he's chewing at my beard. He decides to eat my beard in the middle of the night. Ridiculous.
Do you know what? There's nothing worse in this world. It's the worst smell ever. It's, you know, when dogs fart, you think that's bad enough. But when a cat farts,
oh yeah,
it is proper, and it's terrible. So to have Peanuts sleeping here, what if Peanuts farting in your face all night and you're not aware?
He probably bloody is knowing that cat. Yes, Lily Potts. Yes, your daddy's a
We're going to sort this out next year when it's lighter later, if you know what I mean. We're going. We'll sort it. We'll all book off holiday, off work, and we're up to Nettie's. And she said we can stream it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, dear. Girls'
I think
week.
I'm going to get myself a big tin of biscuits and stay in bed, eating the biscuits and watching your live stream as you lot paint the town red and probably get arrested.
No, Jonathan, you know that we'll most probably ring you.
Oh, God. I think I'm going to be hiding under the bed.
I want to ask you, Jonathan, is there anything good coming up that you can share with us? Anything happening in the crypto world?
Well, Saturday's show, I'm trying to remember what the hell is Saturday's show. Yeah, Saturday's show is the first part of the two-part interview with my old mate Dr. Chris Clark, who is the person who started our program of expeditions back in 2002 or
Oh
2003.
wow!
And he was the one who paid for the first expedition. And ever since then, we've been keeping on going. And he's 80 now, and he still
Oh,
goes
wow.
on expeditions. And he's an absolute fucking star. And I'm very, very fond of him. So we've got a 2-part interview with him. First part on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock on CFZ TV on YouTube.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm impressed with him.
And then after
83
him,
and still doing it. Wow.
and after him, we've got after 2 weeks of him, we've got 2 weeks of the Reverend Peter Laws, who is an expert in horror movies and hauntings.
Is he?
Interesting, yeah.
We should
He's
get him on this show.
He's a Church of England. He's a Church of England clergyman who researches historical hauntings, amongst other things. So
Shall we get him on our show?
I'll see if I can get him on at some point. He's a nice guy.
Really? Is he nice?
Yeah, lovely
Is he?
guy. He's a mate.
Cool.
Richard introduced him to me at Strange Days. You've got to come to Strange Days next year, Vivian.
I'd fit right in because I am strange.
You are strange, and you've got to come because me and Isabel are going. I'm on the bill again, and Isabel's coming with me next.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Finally get to meet her. Woo!
And I think you'll have fun because I know some of the other headliners, but I'm not allowed to say who they are yet. But there are a couple
Is that one person that I want to meet up with? Your mate? Is he going to be there?
Which mate? Or Brian?
Yes.
Brian Blessed? I don't know.
Okay.
He was there last year. He was there this year. I mean, I hope he's there again. It's lovely to see Brian. I've known him for years, and he's always great fun.
Yeah, I want him to do the voicemail for my telephone.
Vivian's alive!
She's
Like
just
that.
not here right now. That would be hilarious. Who else could say they got Brian Blessed doing the voicemail on their phone?
I've got this bloody cat is now purring so loudly in my ear. I'm having great difficulty in hearing you.
So, Sam,
Yeah,
what are you doing next Wednesday at 8 o'clock? Let's get her on.
Yeah, why not?
She's brilliant, isn't she?
Chantal, you are an absolute fucking star, baby.
She is funny, isn't she?
Yeah, let's have Sam next weekend. Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Let's see what she says. Do it. Make yourself available. You got a date with me. I'll send you a message to remind you. We'll have some fun.
And Lilith will be there.
Yeah. You might see John. I've got it here at the bottom. And John sometimes, but he hasn't made an appearance today. It's not Jonathan.
But that's not me. Not me. That's Lilith's friend.
I know what John's doing. Yay! She's doing it. So that's our guest for next week.
That's brilliant. Well done.
Who is Sam Sweeting? What does she do? Where has she been? Well, tune in next week to find out. Do you like that build-up, Sam?
It sounds wonderful.
I met Sam on a ghost hunt.
Oh, cool. I've got a couple of guests lined up for the new year as well, which is going to be fun.
Yeah. And don't forget, we haven't got the last Wednesday of the month show this month, have we? because
No,
of it is.
but I completely and utterly got phased out watching that terrible pun from Lorenzo. Start again. What were you asking me? You were saying was that
There's no show. The last Wednesday show will be in January now, won't it?
Yes, and our guest is Sam Sheeran. And if you don't know who he is, type in SAM SHEARON into Google and marvel at his.
It's not Ed Sheeran's brother, then.
I doubt it, because
Is
he's that he's the guy with the red hair, isn't he?
Yeah.
And the bland voice.
Is Sam Sheeran a ginge?
No,
Then it's not his brother, then.
no, he's very gothy looking fellow. But I've known him for years. Lovely guy. I've known him about 20 years now, and
Is he the guy that did the folklore behind the stories from Scooby-Doo?
No.
No. Okay.
No, that is why can't I remember his name? Can't remember his name. God, I really am really becoming a senile old twit.
Annette's got a show on tomorrow night, so try and tune into that if you can, guys.
So what's the show being about tomorrow? Come on, Nettie. You can't just tell us you've got a show tomorrow without telling us about what's in it.
Read what Chantel said.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Chantal, my dear.
That's funny.
I still want to take her to look for the wanking monkey.
Oh yes, at Athelhampton Hall. We'll have to do something there at some point.
Because that's in my book as well. So
because I think Gwyn, we need to get hold of Gwyn because Gwyn and her son is our cover to get in there. Gwyn would love it.
And you're going to sort of fill the arms of my wheelchair with all your
cameras,
electronic ghost hunting equipment.
Can you just put one of those steps on the back as well, so I can give you a push, or if you're doing electric, and I could just stand on the step and just hold on to the handles behind you. Come with you wherever you go.
That's a very, very peculiar thought.
Yeah,
luckily I don't have an electric wheelchair. You're going to have to push it, baby girl.
Oh. Maybe we just put the step on there anyway. I can jump on the step and we can go for whee! One of those.
It's all very strange, isn't it, Lilith?
Right.
They're all been very weird tonight. Nothing says literary brutality.
Oh, Paranormal Founders is her.
I misread that. I thought
What did you wrote?
I thought she wrote Paranormal Flounders. You know, the flatfish. I was thinking, I didn't know any. Nettie, I'm shocked.
Oh dear. Yeah, we've missed Nettie. So we look forward to her show tomorrow. I think it'll be quite a good one tomorrow.
We also have Nettie on the show one time.
Oh, we will?
Well.
Yeah. Nettie, do you want to, if you're not working Wednesday, jump on. And then you can meet Sam because we're all going out on the piss together.
Oh, God. I'm not. I'm staying at home being good. I'm always good. I'm a very good little fellow.
Yes, I will. And I'll see you next Wednesday.
I'm
You
looking
take
forward
care.
to it. I am moist with anticipation.
Ah, you can't say that to the guests.
I just did.
I know you did. Oh dear.
Isabel, it wasn't me. She made me do it.
Do you know, I love the way.
Of a cat.
I love the way the cat just looks lovingly at you while you're on here chatting to us.
Oh, Samantha, I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah, Nettie, if you're not doing anything, come on. 8:00. I'll send you a link.
And we can all be moist together.
Oh my God, I'm not. I have to use cream because I'm a lady of a certain age.
For fuck's sake.
Oh dear.
Jesus. No wonder. It's a wonder that I don't take drugs anymore.
What, because of me?
Yes. Doing a show with you once a week's enough to make me into a complete junkie.
Stop saying moist, will you?
Moist.
Say it again.
Moist.
Can you say it in a really deep voice?
Moist.
That's just for you, Chantel.
Moist. Oh, now I've frightened the cat. Sorry, cat. Bye-bye, Samantha. You're gonna have to kiss this.
Oh, he comes out with such sweet words. Dukist.
That sounds like an American soft drink.
That's sun-kissed.
It's a mixture of sun-kissed and Mountain Dew. But yeah.
Right, listen, we've come to the end of the show. But before we go, have you been watching I'm a Celebrity? Get me out of here.
Have a fuck.
Well, for those in the chat, please put in the comments if you've been watching it and who you think is going to win.
Well, who's on it?
Jack Osborne.
Yes.
Angry Ginge.
Who is Angry Ginge?
Is a podcaster.
Never.
He's good.
Yeah.
H, who's a rapper. Then you have Martin Kemp.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Riley. Mandy Dingle.
I have no idea what you're talking about, beloved.
Anyway, this is for people in the chat.
I want to know who else is on the show.
Mandy Dingle.
Who is
Whitney.
Mandy Dingle?
Whitney from EastEnders. Unless you watch these programs, you wouldn't even know who these people were.
I don't. I have no idea. I know who Martin Kemp is.
Jack Osborne's going to win, they reckon. My money is going on Angry Ginge. He's only a youngster. He's funny.
Is he?
Yeah, he's good. It's fun. He's been very entertaining.
They ought to have us on one year.
Well, on I'm a Celebrity.
I was actually asked to audition for the American Celebrity Big Brother back when I was famous, about 20 years ago.
I did an audition for normal Big Brother, and got through to the second round. But they didn't want me because the person I was with was very outspoken. I wasn't with them. I got paired, we sort of gravitated to each other during the auditions. And she was, her name was Lady Lloyd, and she was very controversial. And because I kept laughing at her, the producers didn't like it. So we didn't get picked. Oh, dear. Right.
I wasn't allowed. I decided I didn't want to go on anyway, but
you should have
the
done it.
producers said they wouldn't have had me on because of some of the comments I'd made about the American president at the time.
Okay.
Because it was Gulf War. It was Gulf War, and it was George W. Bush.
Oh, right.
I
was
very rude about him in a book I wrote. So.
Right.
I'm so amazed they allowed me back in America after that. But.
Right. I suppose we better call it a night then. But we're now nearly 5 minutes over. We've done an hour and a half. It's gone like that, hasn't it?
Oh God, yeah. I enjoyed this. This is my favorite night of the week. I very much enjoyed.
Could you imagine if we had a TV show with guests that come on that we could interview? We'd have to be really good. We would be. We'd have to be after the watershed. That's for sure.
Oh God, yes. Especially if I started live streaming my colonoscopy, which is what I was planning to do.
I asked him to take a camera with him. Oh dear. But yeah, no, maybe that's something we can think about in the future. You never know.
What, live streaming my colonoscopy?
No, go making a TV show. We'd have to get one of your famous friends to interview for the pilot.
My famous friends, yes. What, like Pete McCrinnon?
Yes. That would be...
You're watching this, V. Give me a ring because I'm worried about you. And
V,
come on,
my bro, we love you.
We love you very much, V, you silly old sod.
I miss him, my big bro. Anyway, we better end the show. But we're back next week.
I don't mind carrying on talking bollocks until the cows come home. But...
I know. But we'll be back next Wednesday, everyone, with Nettie and Sam. And so we'll look forward to we'll all pick on Jonathan. It'll be brilliant.
I think we need to get T-shirts made with me and Vivian on saying, John and Viv, talking bollocks is where they're at.
Anyway, right, I'm going to end the stream. We'll be back next week. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Time to go home, time to go home from your simply spooky adrenaline ride. Time to go home, time to go home, even if you're terrified. Goodbye. Time to go home, time to go home. Vivian and her weird friends are all going home. Time to go home, time to go home. Vivian is waving goodbye, goodbye.